So great having the chance to talk with you today, Clint.
Yes, you too, Chuck.
We share a shared experience with Toastmasters this year as presidents of our corporate clubs. And I wonder if you could just share a little bit about yourself and what brought you into Toastmasters, and in particular your club.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Chuck. I started about 4 years ago. 5 years ago, I heard about it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that Toastmasters thing. I asked a friend that I seen that was going, and I'm like, hey, what's that Toastmasters thing? He's like, come check it out. I'm like, I can just come check it out? He's like, yeah. So I did. I went to a meeting, and I'm like, wasn't too scary, but I didn't think I really was ready. It took me a year to build up the confidence. Then I went to another meeting. Then I went to another one. Then I ended up signing up. And ever since then, I've been in there 4 years now, and I've been loving it. I said I wasn't going to be a leader, and then you know how they rope you in? They rope you in. I was vice president of public relations for 2 years, and this year I'm the president of our 3M Hutchinson Toastmasters Club.
Well, that's a great story, Clint. How is it going this year? Are there any particular positive experiences you'd like to highlight?
Yeah. The one down thing that turned up being a good thing was we were over 20 people probably a year and a half ago. And then with all the COVID stuff, it impacted numbers and impacted people feeling they could go to Toastmasters. We are a corporate club. We got down to 8. We're like, whoa, we're getting a little scared. Then, really good, we were able to tap into our newer engineers. We call them O2s. And we found a few of them that were really excited, and we talked to the engineering managers and said, hey, Toastmasters would be a great thing for young starting engineers to really gain some skills and grow that they could just compound on as their journey in engineering goes. We were able to get a few of them young engineers in, and they tell all their friends. So we've got quite a few signups already in the last few months. Our numbers are growing pretty rapidly, actually, with these newer engineers. We're really liking it.
That's an interesting story. That's a great segue to my next question. I'm really interested in knowing how each of our clubs are meeting the challenges this year, and if there's any new best practices. I mean, that's certainly one that you mentioned. Do you think that the fact that we're in a new online world that gave you a different opportunity for reaching out to different folks in your company, or do you think that would have been true even before COVID?
I think it has. I think we all appreciate, anybody that's been in Toastmasters appreciates in face-to-face room meetings where you can see people, where you can interact. With COVID, we've had to figure out, because we have a limited number of seats in a room and just logistically people working from home, we've had to figure out how to, through Zoom and through MS Teams, make it work. And it was a little bumpy at first, but surprisingly, we've got a pretty good rhythm going now, where we have a computer that focuses on where the presenters are going to be, and then we have another computer set up that you can see the whole room, and then we have the online being presented on a TV. And we're getting I'd say the last 2 months, we've gotten a pretty good rhythm where we've been able to set up the room as long as we got some equipment. We found that was hard sometimes. We've actually put it now on our list of who's bringing laptops. We've actually just said, hey, this is part of what we want to do for successful meetings. And we've been finding that the people in the room like it, the people that are online like it, and we've been able to really improve that combination experience between the two groups.
Man, that's fascinating. I just think that's a great example of how we've been able to adapt to our new environment and make it work for everyone. So, Clint, I'd like to kind of close out our conversation today with maybe you are sharing something to maybe a prospective person thinking about Toastmasters for personal development or how it may mean for their career. What would you say to that kind of person?
I would say get out of your comfort zone and don't let life don't just float around through life. Try to be intentional, pick some place you're going, and start working on skills. It's really about the compound effect. And if you can learn these little skills of speaking and listening, and the people in the room, some of those people have quite a bit of experience and they want to be your mentors. They want to help you. And this is a safe place to try stuff. You can do things like projects for work, You can do things for projects around your community, things that you want to grow outside of work. I learned about why chicken eggs are a certain color. I had no idea. But ever since then, it's been really cool. And you get to know other people on a different level that you work with that you wouldn't normally know. And I love that some of the people that come to Toastmasters, I think most of the people that come to Toastmasters find that it's a fun thing. Everybody's a little scared, but it really becomes something that you enjoy going to because you're living life with other people and it's fun, it's full of growth, and it really does help you build your skills to be successful in the future.
Wow, that's a great endorsement of Toastmasters. I really like your comment about getting out of our comfort zone. That's certainly true. Well, Clint, thank you so much for your time today. And
Yeah, for sure.
I hope we can stay in each other's network going forward.
Sounds great, Chuck.
All right, bye now.